Good Monday to you, everybody in Gov 603 or Com 703. I think it is cross listed. Welcome to week boom one. How are you doing? You ready for the new semester? Time to go back to work. I know. Let's get things started off correctly. The last of this morning, now afternoon's coffee, and so I am here, your sufficiently caffeinated instructor, to tell you a little bit about week numero uno and how it is that you successfully navigate this class. Okay, let's get at it. All right, welcome to the class. I have what I believe is going to be an interesting and useful class for you. I know a lot of people that are in this class is, it's a must take, but you have to understand the empirical research method. You should know how to conduct it, and more importantly, because some of you may be in, you end up sort of in qualitative fields, which still has empirical research, but you need to recognize it. All right, you need, especially those of you that are interested in political comm or going on into law, you need to be able to tell the difference between good beef and rotten bologna. And man, is there a lot of it floating around. Okay, so that's what this course is designed to do, is to give you the tools and the information that will let you conduct empirical research, whether you're working in a qualitative or a quantitative field, and will help you recognize good research from not so good research. Okay, so what are you going to do for week one? First things first, take the participation quiz. It's important that you take this quiz. Just between us, since there's nobody else in here, it's really not, it has a point value, but it really doesn't count towards your grade, except you need to take it, because if you don't, the registrar is going to assume that you're a bot, all right, or that you signed up and taken like the federal money. I know nobody in here with that. And then you're not really participating in the course, and they're going to disenroll you, and we don't want that. All right, so make sure that you take the participation quiz. If you have any problems with that, send me an email and we will get you fixed up. But you got to do that before 11:59. That is 1 minute before the stroke of midnight, August 25th. That is coming up for Sunday for this week. Okay, after you take the participation quiz, the next thing that I want you to do is print the syllabus. So you have a physical copy, which do like I say, not like I do, because I don't have a physical copy. And you can reference and keep track of what it is that we're going to be doing throughout this semester. All right. Now, some of you have already emailed me. I love how you're on top of this, and you know who you are, so I'm not pointing any fingers. You're saying, hey, I'm looking at the syllabus, and we've got like modular week, for this fall break, but you've got stuff like scheduled for that. Are we still going to be doing stuff? Yes, I'll have stuff for you to read and look at, but I won't necessarily have work for you during that week. So let me just clear that up right away. So after you print out the syllabus, make sure that you have the required textbooks for this class. And really there are only two that I require for you to go and get. Okay, the first one is the Pauner book, Empirical Research and Writing, and these are actually really well written. They're easy to read. Some of it's kind of funny. As a book on empirical research and writing gets funny. And then the other one is Christopher Howard's Thinking Like a Political Scientist. Way back in the day when I taught this class, I used to have people get the Johnson and Reynolds and Mykoff book, but it was hard to find, and man, was that thing expensive. It's like, ooh. So I will supply you with PDFs of the chapters we're going to use. I'm really going to use it for a couple of weeks. Some of you have asked me about that. Where do I find this book? You don't find it anywhere. I shall give it to you. How's that? Okay. So make sure that you have the required text. And then I've got some, I've got some stuff that throughout the semester I'm going to be posting that I think you'll find interesting, that you can read, you can take a look at. I try very hard to provide you with examples and exercises that are relevant to what's going on now as we go through the empirical research method. So in the syllabus, you're going to find what it is you'll be doing in this class. You'll find the the point scale. Here, you're going to have discussion questions each week. You'll have a midterm exam and a final exam and a research paper. And I'll give you sheets as we move into the semester that tells you about all of that stuff. So don't sweat it right now. Okay. But right now, just get the syllabus printed, take a look at it, go, okay, but I have the required stuff. And then after you've taken the participation quiz, and then week by week, what you should do is you come into Canvas and you check the modules, and I will have a new module up for you week for week. Now you will notice in the syllabus that the schedule is a smeetsy bit different than you see in most of your classes. That is, the due dates for stuff like, say, the questions for this week. All right, that's August 26th. That's the next Monday. Okay, why do I do that? Well, look, many people, especially at the graduate level, you've got jobs, you've got families, you're juggling a lot of stuff. Okay, I want to build in that extra time for you to get the work done, but please don't wait till the weekend before you do anything. And that's really unfair to your classmates, because part of what I'm looking for in your discussion, your questions, the discussion forum, is that you answer the question and then you respond to at least 3 of your classmates per question, not per week, per question. And if nobody's answering the bloody questions, then it's hard to respond. Okay. And somebody emailed me and said, well, is there a word limit that you're looking for? No. All right. But by way of response, please, something more substantive than, oh, yeah, man, that's really interesting, or good point. Oh, wait, I thought I was falling asleep in my own video. All right, let's have a conversation here. Okay. All right. So that's the word length that I'm looking for. So week by week, plug into the modules, and that will give you what it is we're doing. This week, we've got the readings that I have supplied to you. That is a couple of PDFs. Now, look for any of this stuff, any of the links, because sometimes they don't work. I don't know what happened. This, ghosts in the machine. If you can't get to any of the links, please tell me, right on the front of the week. And that goes for assignments and deadlines. I get it. Whether you're a master's student or a PhD student, you got a lot of other things going on in your life. What we're really after here at Regent is more in the way of professional development and less in the way of you trying to guess what it is that I want or jump high enough to grab it. That's not what we're doing. This is professional development. So help me help you. Help me help you. If you're running into a scheduling problem, if you're getting jammed up, and even if that problem is this assignment's kicking my pants, reach out to me and let's make arrangements, and I'll even help you as much as I can. But I can't help you if it's last minute or if it's past the due date. And so assignments that are late or are not done, penalties will apply. Okay. So that's why you should print the syllabus out, so you have all those dates and you go, aha, I need to, take a look at this, and I need to do that. And okay. All right. Okay. So that'll take care of you for the first week. All right. And then week by week, I will typically have 2 videos. I'll do one video on, what to expect for this coming week. And then I'll do another video on what did we do last week? I'll go over the material, discuss the readings, anything that's interesting. I will read your responses. Okay. And especially when it comes to discussion, there's not necessarily going to be a right answer or a wrong answer. There's going to be now, there will be things that I'm looking for by way of, hey, this is the main point I want you to get from the readings, but you can come at it from different ways. Okay. But for both the midterm and the final, those examinations, the material will be taken from the readings and the discussion board. So if you stay current on the readings and the discussions, which you're doing before Sunday, night, Monday night, because you're giving everybody else some love, the examinations will and you're studying for the examinations will take care of themselves. Okay. We have a paper that we're going to do in this class. I will explain that to you in a sheet in this coming week. Because this is a research class, what I'll have you do in the paper, I'll just give you the big picture, is you're going to design a research study, a research proposal. So think of it like you're pitching for someone to give you a big bag of money to do research on whatever it is that melts your butter. Okay. What is it? See, and I know, especially, graduate school, it might seem like a pain in your neck. It is a gift to you. I want you to think about it that way, because it is a rarity that you're going to encounter a job in your lifetime where you get to work on exactly what it is that interests you and don't work on whatever doesn't interest you. That's the gift. The gift also comes with an obligation. The obligation is you have to explain to the rest of us, why in the world should we care? Why is this relevant to anything? All right. So imagine for this paper, imagine you were going to get a big bag of money. You need to explain what the thing is. Why should I care? What would be your methodology? What data are you going to pull down? How would you analyze it? What hypotheses or research questions are you going to test? And then, what would you do with it? So it's a project proposal rather than executing the project. Okay. It would be like you were setting the research project up, and all you were waiting for is that big fat check and the word go. So that's the thrust. That's the gist of the paper. But I'll give you more details about that later. For now, take that participation quiz, go to the module, get those PDFs, start reading them, and then in the discussions, that's how it's listed in Canvas, discussions, okay, you will find the questions. And of course, finally, introduce yourself. Let's build a sense of cohort, a sense of classroom here. Some of your names I recognize, okay, and many of you are new, but I'm glad that all of you are here. Okay, all right, everybody. And on the syllabus are my office hours. I make sure that I'm available to pick up the phone during those hours. Otherwise, you can email me. And when you do, let me ask you a favor. Please use the email in Canvas. That just helps me keep everything organized, so I'm not chasing, my professor email. And I even think I have a Gmail that's floating around out there. I don't know why. Okay. And then make sure that you tell me, hey, this is from Gov 603, because I have other classes that I'm teaching. And it's not that I don't love you. I just don't know who you are yet. All right. Okay, everybody. Thanks again. Have a great, great week. And I will see you on Canvas. Okay. God bless. Bye-bye.